Hey guys, I think we should be live. It is Saturday. Pokemon Go Fest is happening, I think, now. So I need to, we have a lot to cover. I'll first kind of address the Google part. Now, I've worked with Google, meaning my paycheck did not come from Google, but we would be invited, I would specifically be invited to different events. Google would give me awards. I'm the two-time top content creator of something called Google Partners. Now, if you own a marketing agency, you know what Google Partners is. Basically, it's a sales pitch to do more marketing. And that's why I have so many t-shirts, because like for all extensive purposes, like it was just free. They would send you bags. I have a Google bicycle that folds. I don't use it. I thought, okay, it would be kind of cool to like take it from my garage and show it to you. But to be honest, I've never used it, and the tires are flat, and it's, so I have a Google bike that literally folds. The idea was it folds and, it folds and it should be like a backpack. I thought it was kind of cool. I never used it. I had multiple Google refrigerators, all of them due to my own, because I live in Humble and there's a lot of power outages. There's a lot of flooding. And so, again, I've lost most of them. Probably one works. Yeah, Google was a fun place to work. When I was out of law school, my first girlfriend did work at Google. Jennifer worked at Google, and I worked with Google. So she actually worked at Google. So she had a Google. It's same colors as Google. Same colors as Google. I went like downstairs to like try to get it. I went to my basement, not my basement, my garage. It just doesn't have any air in it. It's like, it's a foldable bike. I have banner after banner after banner, just like, of my name and all this stuff. And I won every single Google award you could possibly win. Like, it's all accolades and stuff like that. All right. So yeah, it is nice weather here. So that's good. That's good for playing Pokemon Go. So Google is, how can I explain Google? Everyone at Google just wants to keep being at Google. That's it. Nobody does any extra work. No one takes on any other extra liability or responsibility. You're being paid at the time. So this was back in 2014, 2015. You're being paid $250,000 to play with the dog, eat as much food as you want, get as much swag as you want from the gift store. Holy shit, we have a lot of swag. Like, holy shit, we have a lot of swag. Gosh, I'm trying to remember like where I put these photos, because they're not on my personal Facebook account. They must be like somewhere. You know what? I think they're probably on my, hold on, give me a second. They're probably on my Google business account. Yeah. If I had to guess where all these photos are, they're on my Google business account. Google would send me to Ireland once a year or every 2 years. If not Ireland, then it's like a whole week of, quote, training in Mountain View. Yeah, everyone at Google just wants to continue to be at Google. It is the chillest, most awesome job ever. Okay. You want to do the least possible to not be at Google. Let me repeat that again. If there's something that jeopardizes your ability to be at Google, I think this is a good picture. I never liked the idea of notebooks, okay? But they kept sending me these stupid notebooks. And I had no idea what they were. So you can see, like, this is our Google thing. You can see, like, this is my secretary. You can see, like, they keep sending these notebooks, right? Oh, yes, I could ask the Provo police to try to find out where my information is. A good one, Billy. No, literally no work. Yes, we'll go over all this stuff. We have this thing. I'm just making the thing. I make, like, look at all these. Do you know how much Moleskin cost? Do you know how much one of these little books cost without the Google partners on it? Well, you would be surprised. Moleskin notebook. Like, how much they sent us. Like, it's about, like, 10 to 20. I think just a white journal. I don't know why it's showing me a Pikachu cover. That's cool. Pikachu. I guess that's why, because I would buy it. One package, they would send this, and they would never stop sending the stupid package of, like, I don't write. You guys, I don't take notes this way, right? I take notes on my computer. So I'm like, dude, why do we need this? I said, stop sending. You can see how many pens they send us. I was like, I don't write nothing, man. I don't write nothing. Yeah, Goosey, yeah. How many modes gave their lives for those Google? Who knows? Okay, so that's one item they kept sending us. Okay, let me see. That's our office. You know what? It's probably our different. Is that our office? That's our office. Oh. Holy shit, I forgot this. They sent a lot of these backpacks. Like, it was like, hey, guys, you gotta stop sending this. Like, I'm sure there's, like, plenty of people who want this stuff. Oh, here we go. Okay, save it here. Yeah, they would send hundreds of these things. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Right? And then they would send this and the little Google stickers. These sticker packs have like 10 stickers each. You can see like the gym bags. It's all, look at this. It's all gym bags down here. Google colored gym bags. I always kept the red one because I like the red one. This is like one package. You can see the Google partners. Oh, do you see this in the back, like in the water bottle? Do you see how many water bottles? These are all Google water bottles. And it goes like, it spans like this, right? No, I think most people who get this just keep it. Like, I know my employees really just like kept it all. So it was like, whatever, right? No, we did donate to local high schools. So that's where a lot of this stuff went. I remember one time I asked for like one Google t-shirt. They sent me like 200. And they were like, I was like, why did you do this? And it's like, oh, whatever. And it's like, okay, thank you. Yeah, I remember one time I was expecting like a t-shirt, like one of those like tiny like Amazon packages, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's continue on. Let's listen. Shout out to ACOB. We'll get on to Reckless Ben. But I'm like saying like this. It's like whoever received the warrant looked at the judge's signature, looked at the detective, and was like, okay, cool. They're not going to fight it. They're not going to bring it to legal. They are literally going to do the least amount of work possible to keep their job. Because the job pays over $250,000. Base. Right? Base. Yeah, because they give you too much of it. They just flood your home. Oh, it's silent.
It's been like that for like 2 weeks, you know? So like every day I just kept making the video like this much longer each day.
Oh.
So whatever updates there were, I just tried to...
These idiots make another press release. Oh, God. I have not been able... I've just been playing with my kid this morning, so I have not... Since last night, I've not been updated on any anything new. So if there's a press release, we'll take a look at it. I assume the press release is also on their block. Yes, so this is Bricks and Minifigs, an update on brand improvements and pending litigation. Okay, good to know. At Bricks and Minifigs, we understand trust is earned through actions, not just words. Over the past several weeks, we heard from customers, franchise owners, legal and other community members who care deeply about our brand. We know people have been concerned, frustrated, and disappointed by what they've seen and heard in social media world about bricks and minifigs. Damn YouTubers, right? We also understand that for some people, this hasn't been just about one store or one situation. It has raised broader questions about trust, accountability, communication, and how we protect the values that makes bricks and minifigs special. Bricks and minifigs isn't just another retail concept. We build our stores around creativity, childhood memories, family moments, collectors, and local communities. Because of that, customers rightly expect a higher level of care, transparency, and responsibility from us. This is like their lawyer wrote this. Their lawyer, in conjunction with their PR rep, wrote this. This is language, so I've seen it before. Oh, geez. Okay, so happy birthday, Goosey. I did not see that. Happy birthday, Goosey. Goosey, let me send you something, Goosey. So it is Goosey's birthday today, and she is in stream. Wow, that's awesome. You know what? Goosey did tell me her birthday. Now that I tried to remember this. Like, yes, she did tell me her birthday in person, but, like, I am so bad with dates. So it is Goosey's birthday. So, happy birthday, Goosey. At the end of the stream, like, when we're, like, down chilling, I'll send you something. I'm sending you something nice. Now that I have this Venmo thing. Yeah, so everyone wish Goosey a happy birthday, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so after like we're and cool down, I'll send Goosey a nice, enough money for a nice dinner or an activity outside. Okay, so yeah, happy birthday, Goosey. Thank you, Alex, for reminding me. She did tell me this. I forget like how she told me. I think it was like in person. She told me probably. Justice for Tattle, shave JJ's feet. Okay, so let's refocus on this, and then we'll wish Goosey a happy birthday at the end of the stream. We also understand that for some people, this hasn't just been one store or one situation. It's raised broader questions about trust, accountability, communication, and how we protect the values that make bricks and minifigs special. Bricks and minifigs isn't just another retail concept. We build our stores. let me just put it here so I don't forget. Okay, so Noah Sampson. Okay, so we have like a variety show. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll put. I don't know if we're gonna get to the Ethan Klein stuff today. To be honest with you, I'll try, but no guarantees. Because BBQ is getting on at 2 my time. So it's like BBQ time is in California, so it's like 12. So I do want to send him the raid. So I'm going to just power through as much of this as I can. Yeah, so this is a statement where like it looks like you're saying a lot, but you actually said nothing. You said nothing. While much of the public discussion has been based on incomplete or inaccurate information, we also recognize simply correcting misinformation isn't enough. People also want to know we understand why they have raised concerns and what we've learned. Okay, what did you learn, Aman? And how we are improving as a result. Okay, so what did he learn? Operational improvements. As our franchise system has experienced tremendous growth over the last few years, as well as through this current situation, we've identified several areas that can be improved, like maybe telling the truth, not lying, not ratting people to the police for like a knick-knack, right? We'll find out what he has learned. And we've already begun making meaningful changes. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Including increasing operational support, In order to better support our franchises, we recently hired experienced... Oh, God, no. Oh, no. They hired coaches. You know what is like the biggest like sign that you're part of a MLM? Like a multi-level marketing is if like there's like a dude above you and he's called a coach. No, he's not your boss. He's just a coach. He's there to coach you guys and to become like, you know, coaches, they're like the most like multi like Jesus, when I see the term coach, because I'm on LinkedIn. You know, I'm on LinkedIn and like I get approached by a lot of these coaches. I know they're pathetic losers. So if you're like a grown adult 40 and you want to be called coach, but you're not really like a head football coach or no, you're just like a life coach. You need to stay the hell away from those guys. 95% of the time, life coaches are a scam because they themselves, their own lives suck. So I look at their LinkedIn and then I look at my LinkedIn. It's like, okay, so I get a lot of messages from these podcast people who have 0 views, 0 subscribers. I wish I could show it to you. You know, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to embarrass the shit out of this person. Because they annoy the hell out of me. So, like, there's these, like, podcast people, and they're always, like, trying to get me to pay, like, $4,000, $5,000 to join their podcast. And there's, like, legitimately, like, no people on the fucking podcast. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, why would you offer this to me? I'm going to embarrass the shit out of these people. If I can find it. I hate how Google does that. How the fuck am I supposed to find anything? Why do I have to use AI search? I don't want to use AI search right now. Tony podcasts. Motherfucking, there's like a million different podcasts here. I probably sent them this funny thing. Like, if you describe yourself as a coach, go after yourself, man. Go after yourself. Nobody needs no life coach. No one needs, like, your dad is, your mom, they're probably way more life experience than this, like, teenage dude. So when they start talking about coaches, oh, yeah, this is funny. Okay, this is funny. Okay. So they keep sending me this stupid thing. It's a real podcast. This is the Growth Ledger. This is Jessica Cox. Hey man, we want you to be on it, but then like when you respond to them, they want you to pay like $50,000 or something. And I said, I don't mean to be rude, but you have 2 subscribers. And like none of the stuff that you are doing is like a podcast. One is getting a tattoo. One is, I think, getting another tattoo, and then two is like AI generated, and then one is like like Jewish. So I'm thinking like, wow, you know, like the Growth Ledger is your digital toolkit for the modern world. Like, I need to pay you money. You literally have like no views, man. It's absolute garbage, man. So when I see somebody call themselves a coach, I instantly know, holy shit, that is bad news. That is very bad. The type of people who call themselves coaches are like multi-level marketer scammers. 95% of the time. And the only 5% of the time where they're not multi-market level marketing scammers are if they're actually like a football coach. Like he coaches actual like high school football and people just give him the nickname coach, right? That's like legit. But that's not this, right? This increases store level visibility with more consistent insight into store operations and more direct support for franchise owners. So we have another topic today. So we got to move fast because BBQ is going live today. And more direct support for franchise owners with our coaches. Oh no. So their solution is to become more like a multi-level marketing. hey, you know what? Our franchisees are trying to unionize against us. They're trying to fight back. Our solution now is to create a multi-level marketing system. So you don't fight back anymore, right? We're working to strengthen areas such as brand standards, inventory management, and customer interaction. Improve franchisee qualifications. Oh, that's interesting. Since 2023, we've improved how we qualify new franchise candidates, including background checks, higher financial requirements, and stronger internal expectations around business. Oh, okay. They're talking about Crystal Law now. Business acumen. My whole argument of this, right? Oh, BBQ, yes. So BBQ, we're going to stream for 2 hours, and then we're going to send him a raid. We're going to send BBQ a raid. If we can last for 2 hours. We'll find out. But this is what I think is like missing. So from everyone we know, there's literally a 65-year-old. No offense to old people, right? But old people are not good at running businesses. Unless they're like Warren Buffett. They don't have the time, they don't have the energy, and honestly, they don't have the business acumen. Oh, thank you, Redhead Pride. They don't have the business acumen. Last Relic, super nice guy. I think he is good at business, but like a Josh Johnson, not really business acumen. Brandon Best, not really. And that's been my biggest concern about like Crystal. Like layaway, consignment, these are not things that anyone in business really does. Like no one who's still currently in business still does layaway. Like maybe like Kmart, but they've bankrupt like 10 times already. Like, you know, the blue light, oh, there's time for layaway, guys. I don't know a single Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Riftbound. I don't know any single store that sells cards that ever does layaway. I'm not in the Lego world, but I assume it's the same, where in Legos they don't do layaway because the price does shift. So if you're doing layaway for 90 days, in 90 days, I promise you, the price has gone up or down. And in Pokemon, where it's extremely volatile, I was looking at a Gengar Mimikyu promo, and it was like $5 like a month ago. Now it's $35. You can't do layaway. You need to sell what you have, get cash flow, buy more. Like layaway is a huge miss, especially if you're doing layaway on somebody else's items. Like we can talk until we're blue in the face, right? But it's not going to work. And it doesn't matter if there's duplicate items and so on. If you have a duplicate item and you can't sell the original item, you should contact M&R Productions and he'll sell it for you. Or contact Billy, or contact another store, right? If you have like 5 of the same Lego set and you can't even sell one of them, what are the chances you can sell 5 of them? Again, layaway, right? Oh, okay. So business acumen, professionalism, operation readiness. It is imperative that our franchises running your local BAM store are the right people. Each store needs to embody bricks. Oh, the 5 core values. Creativity. Creative. Dude, this is so multi-level marketing. You guys have no idea. Holy moly. Inclusion. Okay. This is like the Power Rangers of bricks and minifigs. Collaborative. Clean. Okay. And service-oriented. These are their 5 core values. Being clean. Whatever that means. Standardized inventory and trade systems. Oh, God. That's the MS Bricks. Play the video. Oh, is Goosey here? Oh, no, I put the Goosey there. Okay. Play the video, guys. I'm going to buy one of those stream decks. I know what I'm missing. And then I just press the button and it just like pops up the video because they like direct links to it. And they're like, okay, cool. And 6% for God's sake. You got people literally trying to steal your Legos. You got people offering you 6%. I don't understand how this is possible, right? God, you know, like I could not imagine a Pokemon person offering like less than like 6% is like, wow. Yeah, layaway has been replaced with Klarna, Afterpay, but you know what? They have interest. So there's actually a way to people to make money. It's called interest. They hope you don't pay, and they hope they can hit you with interest and fees. I don't see how like layaway helps Brian Menzel. Even if he has duplicate sets, the duplicate sets can be stored in a garage, and they can start contacting people to sell. That's how they met M&R, because they contacted him, or somebody contacted a friend of his, said, hey, you know, I know this Brian Menzel guy. He has a bunch of other duplicates in storage. Why don't we help him sell it? And then they sold it, and it was done. They sold it at a higher rate. The rates are too low. Oh, I have a 12-year-old that has Cloud City on layaway right now. He plans on signing over his Social Security payments to the store if necessary. That's clearly a joke by Billy. Shout out to Billy. I mean, we had a great talk about business. I think it would be cool just like shoot the breeze about. I miss having a business. You know, I miss having a card shop. It's kind of like, you know, you miss it, but you also know it's like a disaster. you know, like you miss it when you're not doing it, but then when you're doing it, you really hate it. The inventorying and the trading and like it's no. Mother effing every little kid comes up to you and they want to do the trade up challenge. You know what the trade up challenge is? Hey, I have this $5 card, or I have this 5-cent card. Can you trade me your $500 card because I'm a kid? Trade up, bitch. Trade up me. And it's like, what? And then their parents like in the background like, oh, we got him. You know like what is like the worst part of being a Pokemon vendor nowadays? That wasn't really like, it's something called the trade up challenge. Where these little kids who have no idea, I mean maybe some of them are like sharks or whatever, I don't know. But their parents in the background recording this, right? And they're like, hey, this is a 5-cent card. You need to trade me that $50 card, or else I'm going to post you online. It's like, dude, I'm literally trying. And then, oh my God. Guys, they're not even children. I forgot. They're like grown adults who pretend to have autism or something. Oh, no. But they don't actually have autism. Oh my God. I'm blah, blah, blah. I went to the convention. I'm starting to get flashbacks. Like, I was like, oh shit, wait a second, they're not children. They're like grown adults. No, these are children. Trade up, like every dude who's 10, trade up. This guy's literally trading in a fucking energy. An energy card. Hey, I like that Charizard card of yours. Do you want to trade my energy? My leaf energy? And it's like, what? Like, dude, I'm trying to run a business here. You know, oh, yes, it's this type of guy. They're not actually kids. They have kind of like mustaches on. It's exactly this age of guy who's doing it right here. They have like a little, so they're not like kids. They have a little mustache. So they're going to trade their damaged Charizard for $30,000. There was like this one dude who I saw like approach this booth. Trade up challenge. Collecticon. And he has like a whole YouTube channel on it. And I was like, what the heck? So that's what he does to make a living. Trade up challenge. Anyway, I'll find it later. I think he deleted his channel. It was very bad. It was very, very bad. So you have like a lot of, oh, this is a little water energy. So you know they're actually not kids because they have like a pseudo mustache growing. And you're like, how old are you? I'm 18. It's like, do you have a job? No, this is my job. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like that's what I say. Yeah, no, it is very bad. It is very bad. Yeah, serious title, it is true. The title is true. We talked about Google a little bit. I like, you guys have to understand how Google operates. Okay, let's say 99 times out of 100, you don't go to legal. You just want to keep your job. So whoever got that email from the detective and what's her name, and then the judge, I guarantee you they didn't look at it. They didn't think it was a big deal. They just said, okay, yeah, let's turn it over. Like, you have to understand how Google works, like, in a way that, like, you wouldn't, like, the average Googler, and I can say this because my girlfriend at the time, in 2014 to, like, 2017, she worked at Google. She would go in, get Google free breakfast, check out the new swag, pet the dog. There's, like, dozens of dogs around Google. And I'm talking about Mountain View. In Ireland, there's no dogs, for whatever reason. So that's a big difference. Ireland is like the corporate Google. That's where all the executives, all the big brain people are. There's no dogs there. But in like Google Mountain View, there's lots of dogs. I've seen cats, you know, like, again, but there's mostly dogs. So then, then you pet the dog. And then it's noontime. It's time for lunch, baby. You know, you sat there eating your pancakes and waffles, hanging out with people. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted membership. You are Squid Spaghetti. You're trying your best to do the least amount of work as possible. Then you have 1 or 2 meetings in a day, and then you go home. But before you go home, you go to the dining room, you pack up a nice dinner, and then you take the dinner home. And that is the average Google day. Very similar to government. Yes, correct. Very similar to the government. In fact, when I worked for the Virginia state government, it was exactly identical. If you go in on Fridays, so my internship was always on Fridays, there's like no one there. There's literally no one there. So you just do whatever you want. So I'm just like, you know, but sometimes you have meetings with these citizens, right? There's like a water board meeting or something like that. Like a board district meeting about like water usage, something like that. And then sometimes citizens come out and you have to, like, take down their complaints. But when I was interning for the government, the reason I didn't want to do government, I was like, these mofos are so lazy. Like, dude, like, because my intern's always Friday. And the government had, like, a 4-hour, like, you know, no one worked on Friday. I literally had, like, a whole government building by myself, where I could go up and down the because, you know, again, I'm in law school, so I'm like, whatever, I can do whatever I want. And I did whatever I wanted. So I'm not going to go into the details of the funny things I did at the government building. But it was quite funny. And I was the only intern, too. There was, like, no other interns. It was just, like, me. Like, so, you know, it was very interesting. Oh, let's continue on. This trading sucks. We now require all franchises to use this system to enhance... their freedoms are being taken away. Around inventory purchasing, trade-ins, and store inventory practices, we are also continuing to develop additional tools designed to make the customer trade experience more transparent, consistent, and smooth. New franchise. Oh God. This is so multi-level marketing. So in case a week of training in Utah with Almond McNeff is not enough, well, let me tell you this. We're going to give you more training. Anytime I look like coaches in training, I know it's multi-level marketing. You just know it. Motherfucker, let me run my business, okay? Like, why are you offering all this training? Veteran store owners like Josh Johnson, Brandon Best, are going to help build a mentorship. Oh, God, this is a multi-level marketing. A mentorship program. Okay. So what happens when the mentor wants to take over the mentee's location? Isn't this exactly what like Josh Johnson and Brandon Best were doing to Last Relic? They came to his store. They took him under the wings. They said, hey, we're going to teach you how to run this store. Oh, by the way, now you're just an employee. We're going to mentor you. I don't know, man. When your mentor is Josh Johnson or Brandon Best, or I guess combined, it's probably not a good sign. Mentorship. Oh, BBQ Counselor, the $4.99. Thank you, BBQ. I have a suggestion for BAM to improve transparency. Don't steal from old people. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So here, what the solution is. Oh, and then, yes, John Dickens, correct. They added another 100 pages to the franchise agreement. So now, again, their solution for Rogue Crystal, Rogue Last Relic is now more mentorship from our good friend Josh Johnson. And Brand, I've actually thought this was kind of crazy. Brandon Best does not get as much heat as he should. Dude, like the main benefactor of the takeover wasn't Josh Johnson. He actually doesn't own the Eugene store. It was Brandon Best, right? If all the inventory went to Eugene, like Last Relic said his inventory went to Eugene, then like, why are we like, I understand Josh Johnson's a complete asshole. But why isn't there like people researching Brandon Best? Why is there not people investigating? I think, shout out to BJC. I think Brandon Best, Tony, read the emails from Record Lady. Oh, no, yeah, I read the emails already. We made a video about it. Shout out to Colin. I think the Colin is very busy not playing Pokemon Go. There's actually people working on this. Where? Okay, where did the video go? Yes, I made a video about it. Leaked messages. I don't know if I can tell who sent me this. Obviously, I was sent this. We're going to watch my video a little bit. They do own property together that they've had since 2020. It is a little bit, if not a lot, of conflict of interest when Reckless Ben is asking for police footage from your husband. Yes. So here are the email exchanges. I believe this is Reckless Ben, and Jamie S. is the woman who you heard on the phone. So it wasn't just a phone call, it was also a full-blown email conversation, which we're going to talk about right now. Hello, thank you for your payment. I will be diligent. First and foremost, Ben paid $1,800 for this. Look at this. I just realized this. The AI says Ben paid $1,836.15 to get these records. So this is the record lady. Her name is Jamie. She is married to the American Fork police officer, a sergeant. And he is, so Ben has paid $1,800+ to get the redacted footages. And she's like, nah, we don't do that. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So in Ben's video, actually, you hear them on the phone call. But what you don't know is since April 2nd, and this goes until May, you can see the first email was April 2nd. Okay, April 2nd. Until, all the way until like May 2nd or something. May 7th. They didn't give it anything. He paid almost $2,000, okay? And all they did was delay. And they gave him nothing in over a month, right? So he started here asking for the records April 2nd. It's May 7th, right? Yeah, this is the redaction work. People don't understand this. The redaction is not free. He's literally paying this woman to redact this for him. He paid this woman $2,000. This is so shameful. And the woman kept saying, oh, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. Don't worry about it. We'll do it later. She kept delay. She was never going to send it, guys. Let me tell you straight up. She was never going to send it. Ben paid $2,000, and this woman, by law, has to send it. But you can see how long the video is. Ben is like just constantly emailing this woman. Hey, do you send it? Do you send it? Do you send it? What's going on? Oh, we can't send it. And then there was like something like, then randomly when they could send it, appeals came and they said we can't send it. And Ben, can you send some of it? They literally sent nothing, right? Yes, she told him to appeal. So then it's like, oh, Ben, appeal. And then Ben's like, can I get the, no, you have to appeal to get the footage. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, so Rose is right. Then when Ben appealed, trap card. Haha, Ben, you appealed and now the process is frozen. And Ben's like, wait, what? Like, you told me to appeal. This is like one of the worst human beings in this story, guys. You guys have no idea, guys. I don't know how Colin got this, or like maybe, obviously Ben is on the other side and then it's Jamie. So this is from Ben. Yeah, the policy is a 10-day turnaround. Remember, this is paid. Ben has paid April 2nd. It's been paid. You're expecting, 14 days at most. They're in May. And Ben is still asking, hey, so May 7th, hey, just checking, is the footage still going to be sent this week? Today is the last work day this week for you, correct? No, this week I'm in office tomorrow as well. As stated previously, your request will be completed by the end of the week. But you know why the request was not completed? The request was not completed. Yeah, this is the 28th, right? Dude, this is a motherfucker right here. Like, this person is like, dude, you are the records keeper. The record keeper for the American Fork Police Department is married to a sergeant. And who the hell is this David Bunker guy? So in the middle of like getting it, so around April 20th, this random dude, the appeal was sent to our city administrator, David Bunker. And then he's like, do you know how long the appeal will be? No, we don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't. So that was April 20th. The appeal is now in the hands of Mr. David Bunker. He will reach out to you with an answer once he has opportunity to review it. Thank you. Hi, Jamie. Since everything is currently paused pending Mr. Bunker's decision, I wanted to check if you are able to flag the appeal as time sensitive or check on the status internally. For context, I reached out to him 3 times over the past 8 days and haven't received a response yet. So then she's like, hey guys, it's not my fault, it's David Bunker. And then Ben's like, hey, I reached out to him 3 times in 8 days. And David Bunker doesn't exist. This has become time sensitive on my end. Remember, he's preparing for trial. He's preparing for trial. This has become time sensitive on my end, and the overall process is now extending beyond the expected response timeline. So I'm trying to make sure it doesn't slip or doesn't stall further. So like they're literally keeping, so this is April 23rd. They're keeping the evidence Ben needs to prove his innocence away from him. Like, we're past the 10-day part. We're past 10 days. Yeah, BBQ says, so these people know litigation is coming. They're the ones who are instigating litigation. Yeah. Ben's lawyer should file an enforcement act. Yeah, so again, I think this is like, I've been told by the research team, aka Colin, specifically Colin, that this is like groundbreaking news. So like to tell you exactly who this is, in case you guys forgot, because I kind of forgot too. I was like, oh, who is this woman? This is from the initial I think it's from the initial video. Oh no, it's from this video. I think it's from the second video. No? It could be from any of these videos, honest to God. I don't know which video it is, but she has a clip where he's calling her and he's, hey, I want the redacted, I want the redacted footage. And she was like, no, we don't do things like that here. Geez, where is I don't know. Somebody find a video, like, which video is it? I'm starting to get confused. It might be like one of these small videos, like, I don't know if it's the long video. Yeah, we don't do that, Ben. That was exactly the woman. We don't do that, Ben. But I don't know which video it was. I want to say it's a police video, but that doesn't make sense.
I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted. So.
Oh, here.
A victim, it wasn't any personal information, and so...
Oh, this is a woman, yeah.
And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal, and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim, it wasn't any personal information, and so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said,
we don't do that. So that's the woman we're talking about. So Ben is not only calling her, he's constantly emailing her for over a month and a week. And he's like, hey, I paid my $1,800 some change. Where's the footage? Oh, we have to redact the footage. Okay, cool. Where's the footage? Oh, well, we have this guy, and he came in from city council. His name is David Bunker. He is appealing it, or whatever is going on. Oh, cool. Can I get some footage? No. Can you send me what's done already? No. What's going on? No. So this is the woman in the phone call right here. So let's take a look at the whole phone call. I'm actually like, I have to probably watch this.
So I called up the police station to find out why.
all the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or...
False information. I mean, the only way that Ben got the footage, especially unredacted, was because, like, somebody leaked it, I think. Remember, it was the police officer, and he was like, guys, everyone download the Dropbox links. I think the chief of police is in on it, right? With the audio. Remember, then, like, out of the blue, there's only one video on that whole channel. The American Fork Police Department. And then on that exact video, it has a link in the description that if you click on, and you're willing to, like, sit there and wait for 50 gigabytes to download, you realize, whoa, actually, this is everything. Like, the police literally leaked. So, like, whoever this woman is, he's A, not good at her job, and B, she is a pathological liar. Because now we have the emails. Like, so stupid. I don't know how we got these emails or who... I don't know how people get this shit. I don't know where it came from. Like, obviously, it's very blurry. I would like to say Ben gave it to us as, like, an exclusive to call in, to give to us. I don't know. So, like, I'm playing Pokemon Go. And then I get a text from, like, Alex saying, hey, you gotta check this thing out. I was like, okay, let me check it out. So it's, like, late night. It's late night. It's, like, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I remember I already had dinner, so I wasn't, like, hungry and, like, moody. I'm normally very moody because I'm so hungry all the time. I don't know why we live stream at 12 every day, but I don't know why I don't, like, eat before I live stream, but, like, I don't. So we get this thing, and it's not this. It didn't look like this. It's literally like a video, and I have to pause the video. Like, I can show you what it looks like. It's like literally a video. But it's like a video of, like, screenshots. It's not like a video. It's like Blair Witch style. It's like the most like shaky video ever, right? Like just I'm just like, what the heck's going on, right? I feel like I'm watching Blair Witch again. So I don't know what North Korean hacker or whatever, like, hey man, send me more stuff. I'll cover it. You know, I'm not above covering it. But holy shit, dude, the one thing, no, it's Pokemon Go Day. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's Pokemon Go Day. We need to hydrate for Pokemon Go Day. I don't know how we got this. I have no clue. Zero clue at all. Yeah, the original was really weird. It was like a video, so it wasn't like I had to screenshot this. The video was like it's like a video of screenshots. It wasn't like a person scrolling. No, it was like a video of screenshots, right? Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Alex made the Blair Witch Project because he had to block out their. Oh, okay. So maybe we were given like a video of somebody scrolling, and then Alex screenshotted it, and then like removed the Yeah, I can see that some of the information has been removed. Yeah, some of the information has been removed. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it's kind of Blair Witch style. For the sake of organization and preventing things from. Oh man, it was so bad.
You know, just because something looks funny, everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
Okay, that didn't happen. We don't do that here, Ben. Okay, that didn't happen. Dude, she's such an asshole. Once you read it, so like if you haven't seen my video this morning, go see it. Once you see how like nice Ben is so nice. Ben is so nice. I mean, he paid $2,000. I would be so mad right now if this is the way they treated me after I paid $2,000. That's the same woman here on the phone. Is the same woman in these emails. Her name is and she's married. She is married to a sergeant and a police officer. Actually, shout out to Bam Maps. Her name is Jamie Stoles. And she's married to Adam, who is the American Fork Police Department sergeant. I'm gonna see if I could get like a name for, like. I don't think this is the right Jamie Stoles. Oh, this is the other dude. That's the other dude. American Fork apologized to driver after. Okay, so the Stoles. That's Detective Kitchen. So what does Stoles have to do with this? Hold on a second. Oh, he's right here. Look, that's him. That's her husband. Oh, shit. Dude, her husband. Oh, my God. Whoa, guys. This is amazing stuff. Okay, hold on. Dude, we know who this guy is. We know who her husband is. Geez, what is that guy's video? Holy shit, we know the husband. The husband was a guy who's in charge of Detective Kitchens. Her husband is Detective Kitchens' sergeant. Look. Days later, the American Fork Chief of Police called Booker, shout out Booker, Aaron Booker, directly and apologized. Then came the call with Sergeant Stoll's Kitchen and Booker. So, oh shit, they're in it. Oh my god, it's the same dude. Where's my video? Where's the video? Where's the video of like, my god, it seems like such a long time ago, but I remember like it's here somewhere. Where's my video? Am I in the wrong place? Like what? Holy shit. Okay, let me make the biggest connection for you ever, guys. They're all in it. It's the Mormon Mafia. They're all in it together. Oh, I'm getting too excited. I'm gonna die. Guys, we know who this guy is. We know who this guy is. He is this guy right here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. This guy. Yeah. Okay, they're calling him with the apology. His boss. Oh, shout out to Anonymize. That's his channel. Let's give him some support. U.S. Marines. Yes, this is the apology. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen this video, it's very good. You should sub to his channel. He basically gets pulled over. Detective Kitchens is like, I'm Detective Kitchens. Roll that window. Roll that window. And he's like, no, sir. Just give me a ticket. I'm going to go. Roll the window. We're going to break down this window. And then, holy shit. Oh, no, guys. Then they did a fake apology, which was rejected. But they called, so... Okay, where's the phone call?
And my stop was, and had the, is, I learned from this, and
oh my god.
to think different.
It's the same, it's literally the same characters over and over again in this infinite loop. Holy moly.
Oh, cool. Well, good. Well...
Yes, he,
Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, Aaron, the Sergeant Stowers.
Hey.
Sergeant Stowers. Bam, we got him. We got him. So, not only is Sergeant Stowers, his wife, Jamie Stowers, is a record keeper who has done everything in her power. If you don't believe me, I have a video about it. It's right here. It has the leaked email messages, if you will. And she did everything in her power to prevent Ben from being able to defend himself. She is married. This woman here is married to this man here on the phone. We're gonna listen to him.
Hey.
Hey, is now good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'm here with Detective Kitchen, and I understand you spoke with our chief earlier today?
Yes, he,
okay.
He called me and was very, apologetic, and it's the first time that ever happened to me. I really appreciated it, actually.
Oh, cool. Well, good. Well,
That's the dude on the phone right now, is married to the record keeper that was on the phone with Ben previously, which we listened to. Ben, we don't do that here, Ben. And, no, that definitely didn't happen. Okay. It didn't happen, Ben. You imagine that in your head. Okay.
yeah, I'd like to pass the phone off to Detective Kitchen for a minute.
Detective Kitchen is an idiot. Listen to Detective Kitchen. He's clearly reading off a paper, okay? He doesn't believe in his apology, because after the apology was accepted and Mr. Booker, Aaron, feels like, that was a good apology. That was okay, you know? I accept. And then the next video is of Aaron rejecting the apology because Detective Kitchen then continues to lie multiple times about their interaction. Oh, jeez. As if Aaron wouldn't know that he was lying because he has dash camera footage.
And then after he's done chatting with you for a minute, if you have any questions for me, great. And if not, that's okay too. But
Okay.
I'll pass this off to him real quick.
Alrighty.
Hey, Mr. Kitchen, Detective Kitchen.
Hey, Mr. Kitchen. He's clearly reading off a piece of paper because he's like, hey, Mr. Kitchen, Detective Kitchen here.
Mr. Booker, sorry about that.
No, you're
Detective
good.
Kitchen here.
Detective Kitchen here. So, if you want to know how good of a police officer this guy is, he's married, come on, they're all in on it, guys. They're all in on it. Come on. The record keeper is married to this guy. What are the chances? Like, this is recent, too. This is like, a month ago. Right? The incident happened May 20th. They're doing this shitty stuff so often. Like, you can connect them in the same month. The same month this guy was doing this shitty stuff in May is the same month this woman is doing this shitty stuff here. Well, if we go all the way to May. You see? May 7th, so he was apologized on May 27th. So 20 days later from just like bamboozling the shit out of Ben and just delay, appeal, delay. Oh, and Ben's like, hey man, I got my criminal trial coming on. Can you please give me? Nope, we're not gonna do that, Ben. That's not what happens here. Yeah, it's sad as hell, man. Fucking Detective Kitchen. Dude, Detective Kitchen is an asshole and they're But who's the bigger asshole? Detective Kitchens or the sergeant who allows Detective Kitchen to act and behave this way? Right? My God, that's the dude. Let's take a look at it, what he looks like. Okay. Okay, definitely not African American. I can promise you that. What is this? Is this the same guy? Oh no. Is this the same guy? He's going to pepper spray him? Wait, is this can someone confirm this is the same guy? Is this Sergeant whatever? Let's take a look. I don't use Instagram. Is this Instagram or TikTok? Oh, Instagram. I think this is the same guy. But again, there might be a bunch of people like this. Oh, cool. So we audit the auditor. Has a video on this. Oh, different state. Okay, people are saying it's a different... So this is not the same guy. Does not look like Utah. Oh, it just has the same name. Okay, cool. All right, let's continue on. We don't want to accuse the Detective Starry of something that he's not. Holy shit. There's a lot of Pokemon Go stuff going on right now. My phone that's like overheated and has exploded. My phone no longer works. All right. Detective Kitchen. This is Detective Kitchen here. I bet you he role plays alone and practices like role playing alone by himself. Standardized offboarding processes, sometimes stored within the Bricks and Minifix system, changes hands or have to close due to a variety of personal and professional reasons. We're refining a more standardized franchisee offboarding process. And, oh, wow, third-party evaluators. Remember what Last Relic said? That there was a third-party evaluator, but it was just like Brandon Best. And then Brandon Best used his other company where it was like some type of car company, like car rental company. And that was the third-party evaluator of Legos, was a Brandon Best. of inventory and fixtures where possible. So again, not every time. So we can handle store transitions and exits with optimal consistency and professionalism. Cool. Expansion of board leadership. We're also expanding our... Oh, wow, cool. We have more... that will help. We're adding even more almonds and more McNeffs to the board. Certainly, they can help. We'll probably have Daniel McNeff soon back. Daniel McNeff is just waiting to get back onto this amazing opportunity from his idiot sons. To include outside perspectives and a franchisee voice. Okay, Brandon Best. Because we believe our growing brand benefits from broader experience, stronger oversight, and constructive input from people who understand both business and the diverse communities we serve. Commitment to better communication. Finally, we recognize the value of timely and clear communication during difficult moments. Correcting inaccurate claims and acknowledging legitimate concerns aren't the same thing. Going forward, we've committed to leading with empathy. Oh, geez. You know what? Who needs some of that empathy? Brian Menzel, man. Guys, Brian Menzel needs some of that empathy. Can you afford Amon to give him some of the empathy? Dumb as hell, man. Dumb as hell. Whoever wrote this is dumb as hell. Wow, these two things that Almond does not have. Empathy and accountability. First, and then clarifying facts second. Both matter, but so does the order. Oh, that was why. Oh, God, that explains everything. If only we did the empathy first. The pending litigation. Some have asked why Bricks and Minifigs hasn't simply dropped the pending litigation connected to this matter. The answer is that accountability and integrity must run both ways. No, it doesn't. Look. When I opened my store, okay, let me tell you the grievances. Okay, let me tell you something really obvious here. Like, you know how McDonald's have that thing, customers always right? Like, the customer's always right, even when they're, like, wrong. The reason you have to treat your customers super well is because today we have social media. There's people filming. There's, like, even if you don't give a shit about your customers, just to protect yourself on the back end, you need to treat your customers. Even if your customers don't understand something, you have to be patient. Like, I ran a business, marketing business. Half my customers have no idea what marketing is. You tell them it's X, they think it's Y. You tell them their budget is Z, they think it's A. The customer is spending their hard-earned money at your store. Okay? It's not easy making money. It is really not. Not in today and not in 2014 or 2014. That is why the customer is always right. Because it's their money. They can vote with their wallet. Right? I have lost so many times my first customer interaction, I've lost money on. Because I've given someone a really good deal. And the idea is something called the long... So, like, this is like a... I don't want to say like a book I read. Maybe it was like some type of YouTube, but there's something called like the lifetime value of the customer. Initially, to acquire a customer, you're going to spend a lot of money. But to get a returning customer, it's like 10% less, right? The rose, $5. Oh, this must be very important. The answer is that accountability and integrity must run both ways. Fact check true. Yes. But sometimes it runs one way. And if it runs one way, it runs for me. It runs to me. Like, it comes from me, right? Did you see Lego Empire's video that Minifigs is on the secondary trademark register? No, I haven't seen Lego Empire's video. But I will watch Legal Mindset reacting to Lego Empire. So I'll just wait for the Legal Mindset reaction to tell me what the law is on trademarks. But thank you for the $5. He missed my super chat. Bad ad, I guess. My Reno, I didn't see your super chat. Yeah, I'm scrolling. The super chat is like super obvious. I see Rose. I see, so if you super chatted, you know, it didn't go through. No, I'm not joking. That's one of these things that you have to eat up. Like, I'm not like a super duper social person, but like I have to give these EV cards away today because I promised to do it, and now I have to do it. Now, does it suck? I have to give away $7 EV cards? Yeah, it sucks. Oh shit, what is this? This is our board games, guys. Wow. Oh, that's my cat. That's my Shiba Inu. That's my first Shiba Inu. She passed away. She ate like a mushroom and died. We took her to the vet. Took her to emergency vet. She died. That's my cat. My Bengal, my beautiful Bengal cat, again, passed away due to old age. Very good companion. This is what? 2020? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook, for that interesting picture. Oh, 6 years ago. Okay, so it wasn't... Yeah, 2020. Yeah, 2020. Okay. Makes sense. So I said, I said we have to give away, like, this card right here is $1,400 that we have to give away when we hit 50,000. This card right here is like 900. Now it's even more. I think it's over 1,000. Like, you have to acquire the customer. Today, for Pokemon Go, okay, probably, I have to give away all these EVs. I've given away, these are like $7 EVs now, like $7 EVs. I thought they were $1, so I made a mistake. I thought these things were $1, and then I didn't price check, and then I price checked, they were like $5. I was like, oh, shit. So I meant to give away something that's $1. So I posted about it. I said, guys, come to meet me at this location, which I'm not going to give on live stream because it's creepy. So come do the Mega Mewtwo thing. Yeah, I still have an animal right now. I still have a Shiba Inu, a different Shiba Inu. Okay, so what was I talking about? I have to eat a loss. My store is not even fucking open yet. I need to eat ow. So I thought this EV was $1. I posted on my Facebook, hey, everyone who plays Pokemon Go with me this week, I'll give you an EV. The EV is $7 now. Well, I can't just like say, or $5, whatever it is, 5 or 7. I can't just say, oh, well, it's $5. I don't want to give it to you anymore. Right? I don't practice the law right now. That's how. I do not practice the law. I've made many videos. In fact, I have a video right now on the live stream about people practicing the law on YouTube. You can't do it. Okay, so let me power through. I think the comments like, we don't have much time. BBQ is going to get on soon, and I haven't even watched any of this shit. And we still have to wish Goosey a happy birthday at the end. So, oh, geez. We're not even, oh, geez. Remain, so that's why I'm saying, like, you or the store. If somebody has to take the L, it's you. It's always you. Yes, do you get sick and tired of customers taking advantage of you? Yes. Are you sick and tired of, like, always taking L's to the face? Yes. That's part of opening a business, by the way. We remain open to part of opening a business to the public is you will have sometimes very unreasonable customers. But you must treat them with the utmost respect. And honest to God, like, sometimes you have to go above and beyond, right? It's business. Because you're not worried. I'm not worried about the first transaction. I'm not even worried about the 5th transaction. We can lose money. I'm worried about something called the lifetime value of the customer. So over the next 10 years that we're hopefully open, this customer will eventually be profitable. That's just how it works in business. We remain open to a mediated, amicable resolution, and we don't view litigation as the preferred path. We're also not willing to submit to manipulation. Oh, geez. So they have learned nothing. We're not willing to submit to manipulation, threats, and unsupported accusations. However, we have a responsibility to protect our franchise owners, store teams, customers, and the brand from conduct we believe has crossed the line from fair criticism into harassment, misrepresentation, and targeted harm. Good faith questions, frustrations, and criticisms deserve to be heard, but we cannot condone false statements, a selective presentation of facts, and intimidation and threats towards independent small business owners and their employees. We will not try this matter on social media because they're losing. They're losing. They tried it. They sent off the Almond McNeff, and it was really bad. The more Almond McNeff spoke, the worse it got. And we will not use this statement to relitigate every disputed detail. Those issues belong in mediation and, if necessary, the legal process. We appreciate the federal court's issuance of preliminary injunction, which is focused on the protection of our franchisees and brand from host of unlawful activities and reckless behavior. Reckless behavior. Wow. I wonder where that word came from. I wonder if they're trying to call out somebody. While potentially negative social media chatter will likely continue, yes, it will. Oh, these guys are PR experts. I mean, come on. What do you pay your PR expert for? We will continue to defend our brand and rights to conduct business. However, the legal process doesn't change our responsibility to listen, learn, and improve. We're sorry for the concern, confusion, and loss of confidence this situation has caused among customers, owners, and communities who care about bricks and minifigs. What is next? Bankruptcy is what's next. Dude. Yeah, they're absolutely delusional. They're like cuckoo, man. They are cuckoo, man. Holy shit, this is bad PR. Like, literally, the more they talk, the worse it gets. And they just keep talking. Like, I have no idea, man. I have no idea why. Thank you, NY. Shiba Inu. Only a strong person can own a Shiba. So I respect you. I have both a Shiba and a Japanese. Oh, Akitas are tough. Akitas are like essentially big Shibas. Both were the most loyal. Yes, my Shiba Inu is very, very clean. She is a very friendly dog. I don't know if I have a picture of her. I have a picture of her. Hold on. All my pictures are like Pokemon Go now because they make you like take pictures of like shit. Oh, Rose. Okay. We'll check it out. We'll check it out later. Where is the Shiba Inu? You know, I haven't taken a picture of my dog in a long time. It's just baby pictures and stuff. Wow, it's mostly baby. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I haven't taken a picture of my dog in a while. Let's airdrop it to myself. We'll have my Shiba Inu pop up. The baby is really tough. We have a very tough baby. So, like, we couldn't have that many pets. We tried it. It just didn't work. My wife, like, again, we don't have the ability to take on more pets than one right now. Just because, like, it's not like our baby is, like, super, super tough. She is super tough. She's always sick, and, like, so that's the Shiba Inu that we currently have. That's Evie on a walk. Again, yeah, it kind of sucks, like, for her. Like, her life changed. Now, the baby, she gets, like, extra good food now. because the baby's always like feeding her. But yeah, it's tough when you have kids and a dog, right? It's tough. Akitas are tough. I looked into getting Akita, and it's just like it's a kind of a stuff. It's a tough breed of dog. Shiba Inus, because I've had one before. So this is my second Shiba. It was not as difficult. So I know like all Shibas act and behave similarly. This, when she was a little, this used to be a heart. So like she's very cute. Very friendly. Average size 18 pounds. Average size for a female Shiba. Okay, so let's finish the update. We know trust isn't rebuilt. Oh, nail on head. Denton's is the business of selling shovels to BAM. Yeah. I am trying my best to open a Pokemon store right now, but like it's really tough. So like my kid is sick again Friday. My wife wants to play Pokemon Go all week. And I have not been able to like do the real estate component of it. Like I think I might need like a partner on the Pokemon or Lego store. We'll name our store Brick by Brick. I have no problem naming it that. I think it's good for PR. And we'll be like a competing franchise. And then we won't charge our franchisees any money. We'll charge them like 1%. And we'll like create the same franchise as this, and we'll just put them out of business. We'll just put them in the ground, right? I have my Bengal was not a Savannah cat, but it was a Bengal. So if you know anything about Bengals, they like walking like dogs. They're basically dogs, right? No, we're gonna call Brick by Brick, and we're going to compete against them, and then we're just gonna bury them, because our secret is we not only sell Legos, we also sell Pokemon cards. That's how we're going to destroy them in the market. Okay, so we know trust isn't rebuilt by asking people to move on. It's rebuilt by listening, okay? Learning, changing, and showing consistent action that the system is stronger than it was before. We remain dedicated to doing so to our customers. There's so many fucking Pokemon stores around. There's so many Pokemon Lego stores. There's actually like 7 or 8 bricks and minifigs just in Houston. Just in Houston, there's 7 or 8 of them that we gotta put out of business. To our customers, but they don't sell, comic books do not sell Legos. They don't have the license. I do. They don't have the distributor. I do. My distributor is not a comic book distributor. My distributor is somebody who stocks Walgreens and so on. To our customers and communities, thank you for caring enough to speak out, speak up, ask hard questions, and hold this brand to a high standard of 6% trade-in. We hear you, and we're committed to earning and protecting your trust going forward. The thing is, like, half the people who apply actually are, like, probably, like, the worst people you can hire. What you need is, you need a ride-or-die partner who actually was already going to open a store or actually owns the store already, and this he wants a second store. You cannot build a store of a new person. It's going to be a disaster. So on my Umu channel, I get like 50 applicants a day. Like, oh, I have no experience. I have no capital. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I really want to open a Pokemon store. It's my dream. As soon as like the sponsor's like, oh, it's my dream, then like you can just like move on, delete it and move on, because there's no way. It's like you need somebody who has like a business sense and who's owned a business before. Because God forbid you go into business someone who's never owned a business before. You're going to be bankrupt within the year. We're going to be bankrupt before the year. So, yes, I have not found the right partner yet. And the right partner probably is somebody I will meet at Collecticon. So, the right partner is somebody who I go to these conventions, I talk, I engage, I see what type of products they sell, I see the volume of products they can handle. This would be the second store, right? That I would be opening. And so I know all the mistakes I made in my first store. Oh, okay, shout out here. Let's
Try
go.
to like keep putting it in the video, I guess. I don't know. So I feel like it's pretty like up to date as of like everything's been going on, I guess.
Yeah, because I guess with the extra time.
So there's a breaking update. Okay. Thank you, Goosey. There's a breaking update here. Okay. Who the hell is Turker? Okay, interesting. Okay, so we have a breaking update. Turker Spanballer sent Medina Dora a statement. The statement says, oh, he's an employee. I was walking by the front. Okay, let's make this as big as possible. So this is how so it wasn't just the detective. Bricks and Minifigs were sending, I assume, false statements. I was walking by the front door to our office building when two men were knocking on the door and peeking through the windows. I went and opened the door for them, and they entered the lobby. Gerhardt, our IT specialist, was also present for this and followed me over to the door. There were two young men there. One was taller and skinnier, that's Reckless Ben, and wore eccentric clothing. One was shorter and heavier, that's Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon. Shout out to Sheldon, but yeah, that is Sheldon. They both seemed a bit on edge. The taller one was asking about how they should go about getting their Lego collection back from a Bricks and Minifigs location where they lived in Salem, Oregon. They said they loaned their Lego collection to a store owner to sell for them, and that the store owner wasn't giving their collection back. I asked how much the collection was worth, and they said $200,000. Our IT specialist, Gerhardt, then explained that all of our locations are independently owned and operated by franchisees, and that they need to direct their questions to the franchisee in question. He then explained to them that this was not the place nor the avenue for them to bring this up, and asked them to leave. They then continued to ask questions in a confrontational way, and Gerhardt reiterated that he said and asked. Okay, so that's asked. So, okay, they lied. So this is where they're getting this from. They asked them to leave twice. Eventually, after much discussion, they relented and left the building. At this point, the men left the office and exited using now. So yeah, this is not correct. Look at this. We have the audio. They lied again. They lied. Oh wow. So it's not just Almond McNeff. It's all the employees here. It's this Gerhardt dude. It's this Tucker Spagnar baller. It's Kai McAllister. So it is a super corrupt, guys. Super corrupt. Okay. So let me show you what happened from their perspective. They just like so these are the two dudes. I don't know where it is. It's not Almond McNeff they're talking to. They're talking to the other two dudes. Almond McNeff. Oh, that's me. Shout out to me. Where is that thing? So they're like, it's like two other dudes. Like he has actually all of the video audio of this. And then they're like, okay, cool, thank you, goodbye. Oh, it's right here. I found it. Hold on, it's right here. This is the footage they're talking. These are the two dudes. So actually, this is not Matt McNeff. It just looks like Matt McNeff. This is the IT guy. This is Sheldon. This is Ben. And this must be like the Gerhardt guy. So what we have? We have one Gerhardt. Okay, let's see. We have Tucker Spanner. One guy's called Tucker. The other guy's called Gerhardt. Gerhardt is IT specialist. This is the IT specialist. And that's Tucker. Okay, let's play this now.
Maybe they can fabricate some type of charge against me.
However, the tricky thing is that we have to prove that this individual either entered or remains unlawfully on the premise. When he came to the property, did you have to ask him more than once to leave?
Yes.
Ah! It's these two dum-dums. Wow, holy shit, they got him. So, Almond McNeff, remember they sent Kai McAllister out to do the dirty work? They sent Josh Johnson, they sent Brandon Best, right? Now they're sending these two random employees to lie. To lie. But this is the real interaction. Like, we'll see the two employees soon enough.
Okay.
You know, we're not leaving until we get it. And he's like, no. Like,
So Eamon's telling the police that even though they continuously told us to leave, we didn't leave. But if we go back and look at the footage of what happened, this is the reality.
Yes, the footage. Their own footage. Guys, this is their own footage. It's not Ben's footage. This is their corporate footage. These two dum-dums made this up. And they swore this is like, you could go to jail for lying. And we know it's Gerhardt, IT specialist, and then this other guy called Duker or something.
Reality.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your...
We know this is them because this is the exact conversation they mentioned having. When we, next time we go back to them and we say it's corporate, how do we respond? I don't know.
Thing with them. That doesn't involve us. Okay. As a separate business entity.
Separate business entity. Again, this is the exact conversation, guys. Yeah, the sworn statement, not signed or sworn. Yeah, good question, Rose. This is the exact conversation they're having. Well, this is, I promise you, these are the same two people. Like, you know, it's.
You gotta take it up with them. You gotta resolve it with them.
Okay, well, thanks so much, guys.
Okay, yes. Okay, look at Sheldon. He's like, all right, we're gone. Look at Sheldon. Like, does this look like they had to ask them twice to leave? And not only do they not ask them twice to leave, they're like, wait, should we call them back?
Sweet, thank you.
Thank you. This is definitely the IT guy. Look at the beard. Look at the bandana. I've been their IT guys before. 100% this is the IT guy, and this is Gerhardt. No, the Gerhardt is the IT guy. Well, what's this guy's name? Tucker Spaniel? Do we know anything about Tucker? Except, like, that he's a liar? Does it, like, do we... This is, like, I guess a new character for us. Ah, Tucker works at Wendy's now. Maybe he's been let go. Wait. Spam. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Guys. No, he does. That's him. With the Legos. Oh. Guys, this is him. We found him. Okay. Let's not show. Yes, it's him. Guys, it's him. He only worked 4 months. This is the guy. Look, the guy literally was only there for the video. Holy shit. And then he's like, you know what? I don't want to work here anymore. I'm going to start my own witness. Okay, so let's get this to where do you get the witness statement from? I don't know. Like, it's in our Google Drive. BBQ, we'll send it to you. Can I send it to BBQ? Can I? I think I can because I'm mod. It's there, BBQ. You can download it. Is that what you're looking for, or are you looking for something else? Is this the witness statement? Yeah, this. What else could it be? Right. Clearly, BBQ doesn't want to look at this. So this dude worked for 4 months, and then he was like, nah. The only thing of note he did during these 4 months was, you know what? They probably made him lie. Oh, no problem, BBQ. We'll send BBQ starting at 2 p.m. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, BBQ. We're gonna make it to send the raid. So like, the only thing this man has accomplished in the 4 months is like sending the detective Dore like a fraudulent police report. Holy moly, guys. So, okay, then he tried to be self-employed. He hated the job so much, he didn't even have, like, any other position lined up. He was just like, you know what? I don't want to be part of this anymore. I'm just going to make my own consulting agency. And then he only recently found, you know, like, I guess he worked at Wendy's, too. Field operations specialist. What the hell is that? That sounds like a regular employee, right? So, God, like, he had such a bad experience. He had such a bad experience, right? That he just said, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. Right? I don't want to do this no more. Look, like he's happy. He loves Pixar. He loves Star Wars. This is his dream job. And then, like, after like 4 months of working with bricks and minifigs, he's like, oh God. You know, like, these guys are making me make fake police reports. Look, he has no mention. Look, like, he loves Crumble. Okay, he loves Crumble, the cookie company. But he has no mention. Oh, no, he got laid off? Oh, from Crumble. Dude, literally, oh, he got laid off from Crumble. So the picture of Legos is, look, he has no mention or pictures. So he went from Crumble to Wendy's. Man, it's almost like asking employees if they're willing to lie for you and go to jail for you. And they don't want to do it no more. It's almost like they don't even want your name.
Hey, do you want to talk? They're on their way out. Do you want me to grab them or not?
I don't know. It kind of looks like the reality of what happened is we left too early for them. They wanted to pull us back in to keep talking to us. But we did show back up a second time. And to Ammon's credit, about halfway through the conversation, he did say that if we don't leave...
Yeah, the first time the interaction is nothing like this. Right? This interaction describes them, you know... Let me read this to you again. He then explained to them that this was not the place nor the avenue for them to bring this up and ask them to leave. They then continue to ask questions in a confrontational way. Dude, Ben is like legit the chillest guy ever. I would be so mad, but like he's remained calm. And Gerhardt, which is the guy who is now the IT guy, he's maybe still with the company, reiterated that he said and asked them to leave. Which, again, didn't happen. The IT guy did not say that. Eventually, after much discussion, Sheldon already had his... He was like, oh, okay, cool. And Sheldon already had his hand on the door and was like, okay, I'm out. Like, Sheldon's like, I don't want to deal with these guys. I'm out. After much discussion, like, literally there was like, what, four sentences exchanged? Holy moly. Much discussion. They relented. Wow. And left the building. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that, you know, and then you look at the video that corporate, so remember, whose video is it? It's corporate's video. And you look at the interaction, it really does not, seem like it seems like they lied to, it seemed like the detective said, hey, Amin, we need somebody to say this. Do you want to say this? And Amin's like, no, I don't want to say that. I could get in trouble. What if my employee said it? And then they get made Tucker say it. And Tucker's like, dude, I don't feel comfortable saying this. I don't want to do it. And like, well, Tucker, you have to. And then Tucker probably said, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to sign it. So then what happened was Amin wrote this piece of paper, this statement up. And then there's not even a signature. Right? Tucker didn't even sign. I bet you Tucker, because he's a good Mormon, and he's worked at legit companies like Crumble and Wendy's, he just wanted to sign it. I bet you they took this to Tucker and was like, yeah, the newest guy, Tucker was brand new. It's like Kai McCaskill, like what? Tucker is brand new. He just lost his job at Crumble. He loves Legos, right? It's kind of like a cult or like MLM, right? Hey, I know, no, Amin didn't make a statement. I bet you they let Tucker go because he wouldn't sign it. Because there's a signature. In every statement, there is a signature. Right? I bet you they wrote this up for him, and they say, Tucker, do you want to sign it? And Tucker's like, no, this is not what happened. Because Gerhardt didn't sign it. You know who else didn't sign it? Gerhardt, who's still probably IT specialist. There's literally a video that they themselves produced that showed this is just not true. Right? They relented and left, come on, man. So Tucker would rather work at Wendy's than go back to this. Dude, Tucker looks like a nice guy. I bet you, again, Tucker probably is under NDA and so on, because that's how this company works. I bet you Tucker was very uncomfortable because he knows this was a lie, and now they're making him sign it. And I bet you he was like, no, I'm not going to sign it. If you submit it, that's on you guys, but I'm not going to sign it. Crazy shit, man. That is crazy shit. Okay, let's I mean, we can't get to everything today. We'll keep this tomorrow. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll make some videos on the Ethan Klein stuff. Yeah, Emaru. I know Emaru. Yeah, it's interesting stuff, Emaru. But no one likes to watch Emaru anymore. So he's got capped. He got capped on Twitch. Oh, wow. Noah apologized? Oh, this is big news. I didn't see that. They, them means that I have a team, you fucking idiot. Oh, are you they, them? Are you non-binary? Okay, so what if I'm non-binary? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? They, them, What is so horrible about that? Right? I'm not non-binary, but if I was non-binary, who cares? They, them refers to my team. It refers to a team, which meant once we hit like 155, we'll give Goosey some praise, and then we'll send it out to, yes, it is illegal. Remember, I think this guy, this Tucker dude, was like, hey, dude, I feel uncomfortable doing this. This is not what happened. I don't want to do this. Please don't make me do this. And they're like, well, you gotta be part of our cult, Tucker. If you don't do this, if you don't sign this document, you gotta look for a new job, right? No, I'm gonna tell you this. You can actually sign a document and then upload the PDF, guys. And this is not from an email. This is from a PDF. So, 7 with AJ, who is a big Bricks and Minifigs supporter for obvious reasons that I'm not going to go in detail with. Whenever I do this and I need a statement from my inventor, yes, the PDF is signed by the inventor, guys. Let me repeat this again. The PDF is signed by the inventor. So, no, this is not normal. It's not normal to have no signature, okay? Typically, when you have a statement, so I get these all the time from my inventors. Hey, can you, the patent office is that the USPTO office is asking us for like some type of statement clarifying this. Do you mind like giving me the statement and signing it? And then so then what happens is I send the statement and I make sure it's signed. Right? But yes, indeed, you must sign the statement. Because that's how it works in the court. That's how it works in the legal system. It doesn't matter because like the person receiving this is the judge. So it basically don't get forwarded, and many times this is just printed straight out. So let me repeat this again. Many times you just print this, and so you have a doc. It's called a docket. A docket is something actually that's like physical. So it would be very confusing to like have this docket without the signature. So I've done hundreds, if not thousands, of these statements before for legal purposes. They don't look like this, I promise you that. And they all have signatures on them. Even if it's an email, you know, like this. PDF email, right? So, yeah, they could be using Tucker. Remember, Tucker, he doesn't want to be part of this no more. He's like, whoa, guys, this is not cool. Allegedly. So this is more like hanky-panky that they're doing here, which is like really kind of weird. Okay, let's watch some of the video.
Time he just kept adding layers. I mean, we knew it would be a banger, and then just more and more things started happening. So as far as I think it's wild. So they got a hold of your Google account. What's the status on that? Are they out of there now? Have you been able to change it? Like what's the status on that?
I don't know. They just sent me a file when I did discovery, and because I was like, they were like, hey, like you have this court case. I think I like called some lawyers because I was like, hey, I want to like get a lawyer and stuff. And this is before part 1 even dropped. And then all of a sudden they're like, you have court tomorrow. I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, yeah. They're like, you have to go to court. And I'm like, for what? And they're like, oh, they're saying you're like trying to like burn down the building or something. I'm like, what? No, I didn't. I'm like, what? I don't even know about this. They're like, oh, they should have sent you something in the mail. I'm like, I didn't get anything in the mail. So I guess I just got really lucky. I called a lawyer that day, you know.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I called the police department. I'm like, hey.
So Ben at this point, he's got to go to he doesn't have, wow. So he found out like the day before, hey, you got to show up for this.
Can I know what I'm being charged for? And Provo actually told me what I was being charged for. They gave me all the discovery, which was very nice of them. Kind of the only win they had was to give me discovery. It's not really a win. They're like already expected to do that. But then I'm like going through it and I'm like looking through the body count, like what the heck is happening? And then I saw on Google, they're like a Google warrant. And so I'm just like looking through these files. I'm like, wait, they have my Google stuff. I'm like looking through and they have like all my private videos.
Oh, wow.
So I'm working on like 12 videos, like side by side, all of my like 12 videos that I'm working on also. I'm like, what the heck? Like they just like looked like everything. And like,
that's wild. Because I know some of the companies protect against that. Like Apple famously won't give up phones, even if it's someone who really actually did something. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess somehow they got in through Google.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but I just made a Patreon video.
Password.
I don't know why my mods don't block these people. They're like, look, man, if the guy said like 10 like nasty things, do you think he's gonna say like better things? Like, come on, guys. Just block the guy. If the guy is saying nasty things about trans people, non-binary, you think, why would you even just like not block him initially? No, just block him, right? No, just block him. Like, here's the thing, guys. If somebody says 5 non-nice things, ad hominem attacks against me, there's no place for that because it doesn't help the argument. It doesn't help the discussion. It just takes away from like what we're trying to do here, which is legal, right? Like we're trying to have a nice legal discussion. We're trying to find stuff, right? No, but my mod should block them. So I need probably more mods. Like if somebody's going to make fun of non-binary people, we don't want him here, right? We don't want them here. Well, why do we want them here? Like, you know, we have 857 people. You think we need 858? We don't. We don't even need 100 people. We were doing these live streams when we were less than 100 people, and we were having a good time, right? So, again, how should I say this nicely? How should I say this nicely? There are a lot of racist people online. There are a lot of angry people. There are a lot of people who are anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-non-binary, apparently. Like, as soon as they make a statement like that, you already know who they are. You don't need to you don't need to know much more than that, right?
It's actually like it matters at this point, right?
Yeah, they got everything. Yeah.
But
Rick
I
Howard
mean,
in the
also
building.
there's like nothing for me to hide, so it's like I can have everything.
You might as well tell us your password now.
I just thought it was like weird that they did that. I don't know, but at the same time too, I mean, I guess it kind of does suck if they like leak this stuff, because the other 12 videos I'm working on, like I always say, like I have nothing to hide except for I don't want my undercover stuff to be leaked, because then like if people find out like the stuff I'm still undercover, because there's like a lot of stuff where I'm still undercover, you know, if that gets leaked, then it'll just ruin the video and that would suck. But besides.
Yeah, that would suck. So Google gave all Ben's videos. So Ben was doing like 12 other topics where it makes sense. And he's undercover. So Google kind of leaked everything. And Ben might now be exposed, which would suck, right?
That, like, I'm pretty much an open book, I guess. So as long as like the police don't leak like my other videos I'm working on, then I don't really care. But
you're at various stages of completion. There's different sort of series you're working on concurrently.
Yeah, some of them I'm still undercover in, and we're trying to take down some more bad guys. But yeah, I just made a Patreon video literally like 10 minutes before this, where I kind of go into detail. Apparently some internet sleuths were able to connect some dots that I didn't connect, where so they basically say there's an extortion charge, like basically that there's not an extortion charge is what the police confirm on, I think it's December 10th. And then 2 months later, on February 10th, they subpoena Google and they're like, hey, we're getting Ben for extortion. Can we have all this private information? Because if they would have just said like, oh, we're trying to get Ben for trespassing, they wouldn't have given me all this stuff. So I think they lied to Google. I think it's like a big no-no on the police department, but pretty interesting.
Who's going to hold that?
The thing with Google is you'd be surprised who actually like does the responses. It's like very low-level entry workers. Like the Google structure, there's no one like over like 40 at Google in Mountain View. It's all young people straight out of college. And they're more likely, because they're straight out of college, so they don't have much real world experience. They're much more likely just to do what like a judge tells them to do. Now, Google Legal is very interesting. It's kind of interesting for like, I don't have like much time to go over this right now, but the Google Legal, you never want to be like, when you're at Google, you just want to keep your job for as long as you can. It is the easiest, highest paying job you will ever have in your life. It's not like being a lawyer. It's not like any of this stuff. Literally, it is a job where it is a dream job. You do very little, get paid a ton of money to hang out with dogs, your friends. Like, the only way I can put it is you would never want to jeopardize this by pushing back. So if you receive a judge letter, you're just going to comply, right? You're just going to comply, right? That's how it is. That's how it's always been. I wish I could show you the video of that TikToker. She went viral. See, let me put it this way. This Googler wouldn't even use YouTube Shorts. She was using TikTok to go viral. And her day in the life was literally, yeah, her name is Nicole Sai. I remember the only reason that she got effed here was because, the only reason she got effed was she actually showed a day in the life of Google. Like, any other idiot is going to just keep their job and, like, do it, right? But her day in the life of Google was, like, so bizarre that most people didn't understand it. Because it was just her eating, petting dogs, and going to one meeting. That was the day in the life of Google. Yeah, so like she's showing off the lavish perks of working with a tech giant, and then later they fired her because they're like, whoa. Like, this is the day in the life of Google. I don't know. I guess the video has been deleted. And she's been let go. Now she works for crypto. And she has this Apple X Google. She probably let go from Apple. Oh, these are the Google bikes. The video is not allowed. Yeah, the video has been deleted, but like literally a day in my life getting laid off at Google. But literally it was just her like eating the whole time. Oh, I'm gonna say hello. So she wanted to. This is my daughter, Farina. Oh, you left your. So we're almost done the live stream anyway. Yeah, we have to, it's Goosey time. We'll shout out to Goosey, she's one of the OGs. It is her birthday. We're gonna send her. I'm gonna send her a gift right now. Oh, you saw a few Google bikes on eBay. Yeah, dude. Like if I still work at Google, I would just take all the swag and just make my own eBay store, right? So we're gonna wish Goosey a happy birthday, and Goosey was good enough to join. Let's see. I'm gonna wish Goosey a happy birthday to have a nice birthday meal. I don't know if there is a restaurant that is like really cool near Goosey, but we appreciate all. So this is a small thing for dinner with Goosey's significant other. And we really appreciate everything Goosey has. In fact, the only reason I have Venmo is to sometimes send Goosey money. So happy birthday, Goosey. And we'll wait. I guess we have 4 minutes. I don't know if you can see my daughter or not. Yes. It's Goosey's birthday today, and thank you, Goosey, for all the help she's done. Okay, so we'll let the little one run away. She's out playing Pokemon Go. Okay, what else do we have to say? Yeah, happy birthday, Goosey. We'll spend 5 minutes talking about Goosey, and then we'll send this off to BBQ. Can we confirm that BBQ is going live? Is BBQ in chat? I know we don't get as much done as, like, other channels. Oh, thank you. I don't know we don't get as much done as, like, other channels, and we go on tangents. But, like, for me, it's all about, like, just chilling out. And, in the very beginning, when we're, like, sub 100... It's like the people in the beginning who help you, the people who volunteer. Okay, BBQ is going live in like 3 minutes. So Alex, can you set up the link to BBQ? And once BBQ goes live, we'll just log off. But it really is like the people. So I've actually only met 3 of you guys. I would love to meet more of you guys, right? But I've met Goosey. I met Jules, and I met Alex, right? So, like, we don't willy-nilly meet, because, like, people like Alex and Jules and Goosey will tell you is, like, for whatever reason, our daughter is difficult to take care of, so we have to, like, send her off to the grandparents to eat and stuff. But when you are a small channel, I think the people in the small channel, like, the people who have, and I understand, hey, I get it. Yeah, I get it. We don't get to every topic, right? But I think we hit the important topics, to be honest. I think we always have time for the important topics and important people to talk about. Noah Sampson, I'm sure I'll make a video about that tomorrow. Miskiff, like all of this will be, I always try to respect the team, given the team has worked so hard. But yeah, it really is in the beginning where like you're the most grateful to those people. Not that you're not grateful for like the other people who join later, but when you're in the beginning and you have like 50 people, 25 people, like every one person really matters, right? Even if you have a troll, you probably don't block the troll. Like, we have the ability to block the troll now. Because we don't need like 888 people, right? We don't even need 800 people. But Goosey has been with us. Goosey has been helping from stream one. Like she was without Goosey, I don't think the channel ever gets past 100. And 100 is nothing to scoff at. 100 live stream viewers is a lot. But we never get to like where we are today. In fact, when I was having dinner with Goosey was when the whole reckless bending was happening, right? and we're talking about it and talking about it. And there's so many different things that I wish I could do. Get us a credit card, get us an office, and it's not that I don't want to do them, right? It's just like, it's hard to do with a kid. And not to blame the kid, again, it's nothing to do, it's, it's hard to do, right? Oh, thank you, Fly Chomp Fly. Ben is a journalist coming from broadcasting. I can assure you journalists are not supposed to reveal their sources and are not easy for warrants. Yeah, I absolutely agree. So shout out to our good friend Goosey, the backbone of our research. Now our team has expanded to Red Hair Pirates and Colin and so many other awesome people who are in Discord. I didn't even think we had, I didn't even know why we had a Discord. I talked to Alex and I was like, no, we don't need a Discord. That seems like a place people will put bad stuff in, right? So my opinions, BBQ, okay, we'll send it to BBQ. BBQ is live. To have people that you respect their opinion of and can tell you, no, that's a bad idea. That's the team, okay? So I have had some really bad ideas before. And Goosey would be like, no, that's a really bad idea. But anyway, we're going to send it to our good friend BBQ. I'm assuming it's